I usually don't do these for super recent years, but I had a lot of fun with the movies that came out last year, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. I figured since I haven't had enough time to watch everything from 2025, I'll stick to just doing 10 movies in my regular format, and then if you stick around, we'll just briefly discuss everything else I saw last year. Alright, let's get into it. Number 10 is Friendship, directed by Andrew DeYoung. This is the directorial debut for Andrew as far as feature-length movies, and wow, he came in with an absolute banger. This movie is just as hilarious as it is creepy and unsettling. I'm a sucker for watching really awkward people make everybody, including myself, feel uncomfortable, and this movie does exactly that. It's like if Napoleon Dynamite had horror as a subgenre.
Let's both try to be a little safer.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah. In me, okay.
Yes.
Yes. Friendly fire. Right. Here we go. All right.
Let's go,
Ding,
Craig.
ding, ding.
You got this.
Oh! Winner!
Okay, knocked him out. Whoa, easy.
He's good. He's good. I'm all right. Hey, am I bleeding at all?
What the fuck is wrong with you, jackass?
Cheap shot bullshit, man.
Look. I know my punishment. I messed up. I'm a bad boy.
Number 9 goes to Bring Her Back, directed by the Philippou brothers. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but basically, these guys are a couple of YouTubers known online as Raka Raka, who directed Talk to Me a few years back, which absolutely fucking rocked. And now they have Bring Her Back, which might be even better. I need to rewatch Talk to Me. I've still only seen it once back when it first came out. But this one is just as great. Sally Hawkins absolutely steals the show. I think she deserved an Oscar nom, but that's just me. If you like horror movies that make you feel depressed, couldn't recommend this one enough.
Oliver, no. Give me the cat. Give me the cat. Let him go. I got you. Let him go, Ollie.
And
Number 8 is Wake Up Dead Man. This is the third movie in the Knives Out series, and each one of these movies will end up in the top 10 list of the year it came out. They're so entertaining, and you don't need to watch them in order. Each movie is its own story. The connecting thread being Daniel Craig as the investigator Benoit Blanc, who once again absolutely steals the show. If you like a good murder mystery that's legitimately hard to predict, watch Wake Up Dead Man.
I remember I knew he was in trouble and I kept going and going until I felt him break. It wasn't an accident. I killed him with hate in my heart. There's no hiding from that. There's no solving it. God didn't hide me or fix me. He loves me when I'm guilty. That's what I should be doing for these people, not this whodunit game. No, wait a minute.
Number 7 is one that I didn't expect to like nearly as much as I did, and that was The Long Walk. While I struggle a bit putting this one above Wake Up Dead Man because I praised that movie for being unpredictable, I gotta say my biggest criticism with The Long Walk was it was incredibly predictable. The reason I'm still putting it this high on the list is because the tension and emotion I felt during the entirety of the run is unlike anything else that I've seen in a long time. It starts off strong and it absolutely does not let up until the credits roll, and that's exactly the kind of movie that I love the most. It's absolutely brutal, it's tense as hell, it's upsetting in all of the right ways. It's a much better version of The Hunger Games.
Come on, stick with me. Stick with me.
That's it.
Stick with me.
That's it, kid.
Stick with me. We're right on pace. We're right on pace. Stick with me, okay? Just keep walking.
That's right.
Just keep walking.
1,
Curly.
2, 3, 4.
Just keep
You
walking.
got it.
Come on, Curly. It's just you and me. Come on. Come on, Curly.
Eyes up.
Come on, Curly.
Come on, young.
Come on, Curly. Come on. Come on, Curly. Come on.
Warning, number 7. Get up, youngin. Get up.
oh, but it ain't fair. It ain't fucking fair.
Stop. Warning, number 47. Coyote. Number 6. Number 20.
Coming in at number 6 is Weapons, directed by Zach Kreger. Holy shit, this movie came out of nowhere. I really liked Barbarian that Zach Kreger directed a few years ago, but it absolutely pales in comparison to this masterpiece of horror comedy. A wholly unique experience. I really have never seen anything like it in my life. It's one of those movies that just begs to be rewatched and examined, and it just gets better and better every time that you do. The experience and feelings I had with this one were similar to what I had watching Get Out for the first time.
Oh my god. Marcus?
You and I are gonna have a...
We are officially in the top 5. The next few are pretty interchangeable, but you have to put them in a specific order, so I'm gonna start my top 5 off with Bugonia, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. I guess Yorgos is just destined to only direct movies with Emma Stone in the lead role. I mean, I guess that's fine. I've loved 3 out of the 4. Jesse Plemons was absolutely robbed out of an Oscar nomination. I personally feel like he should have won for Best Lead Actor. But hey, you know, what do I know? He plays a guy who convinces his mentally challenged brother to help him kidnap a millionaire CEO so that they can torture her into admitting that she's secretly an alien. This is everything you want from Yorgos while somehow being his most normal movie, other than The Favorite, probably. Absolutely batshit wild and just amazing.
Can we have a dialogue, please?
Don't call it a dialogue. This isn't Death of a Salesman.
Okay, can we talk, please? Or are you just gonna
We
keep
don't
doing...
need to talk.
Yes, okay.
But that is precisely the limp dick rhetoric that you've been instructed to counter the human insurgency with. That's the fucking hyper-normalized dialectic by which you've convinced 7.5 billion people that they're not your captives. To keep us believing in these fucking false, institutional fucking shibboleths.
You mean shibboleths?
That's what I said.
You said...
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry.
So hear me out. My number 4 is gonna go to Eddington, directed by Ari Aster. I understand that many people hate this movie. I understand why many people hate this movie. I think it's a masterpiece. If you don't know, it's basically a satirical neo-western set in the middle of 2020 about a rivalry between a very conservative sheriff and a Democratic mayor. Holy shit, I have not laughed this hard watching a movie in so long. There is no way that anybody can predict where this movie goes. It is insanity, and for the longest time, I thought it was gonna be my number 1. Lucky for me, 2025 was an amazing year for films, and I had 3 more movies that somehow managed to blow me away just a bit more.
I got no cash, bro.
I will make you cash.
Yeah, and sorry, but you called yourself anti-racist earlier, and we can't just take that. Like, do you know what that would actually take and mean? Because I'm not an anti-racist either, but right now we're playing at maybe being like white critical. Maybe we're white traitors, but the goal is to be
changing institutions, dismantling whiteness, and not allowing whiteness to reassert itself. But we're pretty much light years away from that.
Are you fucking retarded? What the fuck are you talking about?
Kicking off the top 3 is gonna have to be Marty Supreme, directed by Josh Safdie. This felt more like an extension of the last 2 Safdie brothers movies than The Smashing Machine did. Like, it is absolutely clear which brother was more involved when it came to making Uncut Gems and Good. While I don't think Marty was necessarily as good as those 2 movies, it does feel way more accessible. And I mean that in a good way. Kind of the same way Bugonia felt like a more accessible movie for Yorgos than Poor Things did, but Poor Things was still a better movie than Bugonia was. I thought this was going to be a ping pong movie. And while, yeah, there's ping pong in it, it's more about the chaos that happens to a guy trying to get to a ping pong tournament. So much fun, recommend it to everyone.
Gentlemen, what's going on? How we doing?
Give us our money!
What are you talking about? I'm giving this guy some gas.
Hey, what kind of
Relax,
gas,
huh?
huh?
Relax.
You fucking hustle up. I know who you are. You're fucking money. Let me get you. Just give him a ride, right? I'm the fucking car. My money. Get the fucking car, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck yourself. Go. Wally, the dog. Dog, Wally. Fuck that dog. Eat the dog. Fuck the dog. No. Keep it.
My runner-up is No Other Choice, my favorite foreign movie of 2025. This one was directed by Park Chan-wook, the same guy who directed Old Boy and Handmaiden. This is one about a man who was fired from his job and decides in order to provide for his family, he's going to eliminate the job competition by literally murdering his competitors. All I can really say is that Hollywood needs to start taking notes from South Korea. This movie should have won the Best Cinematography Oscar, and it's not even close. The fact that it wasn't nominated for anything is an absolute joke. But again, what the fuck do I know? This movie was dark, hilarious, at times disturbing, and the best non-English speaking film I've seen since Parasite, probably.
아유, 없어. 아니, 정 겁나면 닭 키우면 되지. 닭이 뱀 잡아먹거든. 어? 여보. 아니.
And my favorite movie of 2025 is One Battle After Another, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. I just want to start out by saying Sean Penn's performance as Colonel Lockjaw is maybe the performance of the decade for me. There's such emotional depth put into this character, his voice, mannerisms, the way he walks, the way you can tell what he's afraid of, and at the same time be hilarious.
You like black girls? I love them. I love them.
And literally every other performance in this movie is also incredible. Like, there's not a single weak link here. Leo was perfect. This is one of my favorite performances of his, actually. Same goes for Benicio del Toro, even though he had such little screen time. Chase Infinity did especially great in this movie for this being her first big role. Regina Hall is brilliant as always. The pacing was perfect. The movie's nearly 3 hours long and it feels like maybe 2. It's one of my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movies. Maybe my favorite since There Will Be Blood. I've been singing its praises since it came out and I will continue to obsess over it.
Who's this? Who's that? Who is that?
Oh, they're just my friends.
And they have a red car like that, just driving a little loud, don't you think?
It's just a car.
Now, who's the one with the lipstick? What's that one's name?
Bobo.
Bobo. Now, is that a he or a she or a they?
Dad, come on.
Now, are they transitioning? I want to know. If
They're non-binary.
Non-binary. Okay, I just want to be polite. All right.
It's not that hard. They, them.
Yep. Put it in your pocket.
I don't want to put it in my pocket.
Put it in your garter or whatever you got.
My fucking garter?
What? What's up, homie?
Hey, how's it going?
You cool?
Yeah, I was just here to pick up
Yeah. You normally knock that loud at somebody's house like that? Yeah, give us a sec, homie.
Nobody's coming to get you, Bob. You know that, right?
That's what you think. What's up, guys? You guys cool? You guys hanging?
Yep.
Going to the dance? Yeah, it's cool. Listen, I'll tell you something. Whatever you do to her, I'm gonna do that exact same thing to your entire fucking family. I'm not fucking around.
Wait, what?
Dad?
I'm just telling you. We're talking about freedom, baby. We're talking about freedom.
Alrighty, now that I'm finished with my top 10, if you feel like sticking around, I'm just going to rank everything else I saw last year. I won't be showing clips and going into depth and stuff, but I think this will be more fun than making just a worst of list. Number 11 would go to my favorite comic book movie from last year, Superman. Fun out of 10. James Gunn did it again. It was way better than Man of Steel. And the CGI dog was fucking stupid. Number 12 was Mickey 17. Probably my favorite English-spoken Bong Joon-ho film. I love seeing Robert Pattinson play multiple versions of himself. Companion was a lot of fun, had some good twists, and had me laughing pretty hard a few times. It was dumb, but I still enjoyed it quite a bit. Final Destination Bloodlines. If you've seen my Final Destination video, you'll know I have a guilty pleasure kinda love for this franchise. And this one is my new favorite. I thought it was so stupid, but it really captured everything I want from a Final Destination movie. Sinners was pretty good. I thought it was supposed to be the best movie of all time, and it turns out it's just another Ryan Coogler movie getting overhyped like fucking crazy. The music was fantastic. The acting and cinematography were handled really well. I especially liked the musician kid character. It's just unfortunately, I didn't give a shit about anything that happened in it really. The Naked Gun. It was better than I expected. If you like the original, I can't imagine you'll dislike this one. Got a few good laughs out of me for sure. Die, My Love. This movie didn't offer me too much beyond a couple good performances from the two leads. Just 2 hours of people being shitty parents and stressing out those of us watching who have kids. The Thunderbolts. Pretty middle of the road Marvel stuff. I like how this one felt more street level rather than giant world breaking hero shit. Fantastic Four, First Steps. Same for this one. Middle of the road Marvel stuff. It's the best Fantastic Four movie. If I had legs, I'd kick you. This was an interesting one. Wonderful performance by Rose Byrne. Felt like watching a nightmare, and it's pretty obvious nothing's meant to be taken literally. Usually I like this sort of thing, but most of the time in this one, it just felt sloppy. Happy Gilmore 2 was just so unnecessary. Did anyone really want a second Happy Gilmore movie 30 years later? Might as well see what Billy Madison and Bobby Boucher have been up to at this point. Captain America: Brave New World. Even Red Hulk couldn't save this movie. You could tell it was just the Harrison Ford show, and it's just so fucking boring and lifeless. There's just no soul to this one. It really shouldn't be a Captain America movie, or even be a movie at all. The Housemaid. I heard this one was really good, and it absolutely was not. Very stupid, cliche, filled with just the dumbest characters to be put on screen all year. Sydney Sweeney is a terrible actress, and I genuinely can't stand her. Subplots and side characters just kind of vanish inexplicably. So fucking bad. Death of a Unicorn. There was a lot of potential for this to be a fun comedy, horror, fantasy type movie, but it absolutely failed on every level. Just such a misfire. Not entertaining, not funny. The acting was bad. The story went nowhere. Just bad. Really bad. The Conjuring. Last movie in the franchise, hopefully. I'm sick of these fucking Conjuring movies. They aren't scary anymore. They aren't good anymore. Were they ever good? I'm just done with them. Freakier Friday. Again, who is asking for these useless, unfunny, uninteresting sequels that are coming out decades after the originals? Whatever. They'd make people happy, so whatever. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I'm starting to get all these SpongeBob movies mixed up in my brain because they're all just the same thing now. I hate the animation. I hate the stupid ass writing where all the characters are just ADHD personified. I just hate it. Lilo and Stitch. If you know me, you'll know remakes are not my thing. Specifically live action Disney remakes. I did not even bother with Snow White. That one just looked awful. I didn't watch How to Train a Dragon. This one I watched with my daughter because she loves Lilo and Stitch, and so do I, honestly. It's one of my favorite animated movies of all time. And this one is just complete dog shit. I wish they'd stop making these. I really do. I know what you're thinking. They don't have to stop making them, just stop watching them. And no, it's because my kid sees it on fucking Disney Plus and you gotta watch it. But the absolute biggest piece of dog shit that I forced myself to watch last year was without a doubt the straight to Amazon Prime sequel to War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube. Holy fuck. This whole movie takes place on a computer screen, similar to Searching or Missing, and it's not even anywhere close to being as good as those movies. The whole thing is just Ice Cube acting in a room by himself, talking about technical bullshit, probably just reading his lines directly off of a script that's like slightly off camera. I don't know how anyone could find anything to enjoy in this thing. Bottom of the barrel, worst movie I've seen of the decade so far.
Put it on a thumb drive.
I don't have a thumb drive.
What do you mean you don't have a thumb drive?
Even I have a thumb drive. Boy, this is a top secret military installation. They don't let thumb drives in the building.
Faith can load it here and I can get it to you.
How?
Prime Air.
Right here.
Oh, it's the future of delivery. They've been training us for months. I need you to place an official order on Amazon to activate the drone.
Nuts.
Well, that's everything I watched last year. I'm sure in a few years this list will probably change, but we'll get there one day. I'll probably do 2024 next. Thank you. Bye bye.